Good morning. Many years ago, my students started to talk to me about opening up a blog or YouTube channel or something just to kind of talk, because we would have moments in our class when, we just had a heart to heart, or we would have days where we were so inundated with work that we just needed to take a minute and just talk about the stuff, talk about maybe the elephants that are in so many rooms and many homes. So um, I was re-inspired by my students this year, actually, to just start it. Like, not think about it, just go on and talk, and that somebody will listen. So I don't necessarily have a topic outside of just, okay, this is me. And I wanted to kind of just open it up for those of us who have so many big dreams. Maybe we grew up on a rough side of town. I just want to start by saying to shine your life. What shine your life means to me personally is that wherever you go, whether you feel it or not, there's a light that is inside of you, a light that's inside of me. There's a light that is shining in spite of whatever dark feelings you might have, in spite of whatever work schedule you might have. There is a force of light that we were created with. I mean, it wasn't something that happened along the way. We've always had this light. So for me, growing up in a small town, 1887, Eatonville, Florida, I learned a lot about getting through things and wearing a mask. I grew up in a very strict home, a very strict religious form, and I just kind of, I found myself being the one that kind of stuck out. And I'll get back to that in a little bit, but sticking out to me at that time in my life, when let's say 9, 10, 11, 12, I was kind of at this point where I felt like I'm never going to fit in. I was this dark girl. This was this whole mindset, my experience, I was this dark girl that didn't really fit, or if I was complimented, it was like, oh, you're so cute to be so dark type of thing. So, I had this certain complex about not being good enough, not not ever going to blend with the norm. And I mean, later, and still now, I know that's totally fine. I have no problem whatsoever with of just being who I am. Well, the first thing I needed to do was understand that every individual has many gifts. Now, whether we activate those gifts, that's kind of up to us. That's up to being enlightened, being encouraged, associating ourselves with those who are already living in their purpose of sorts. So, anyway, kind of all over the place, but I, because of a little bit of the experiences that I had, I, probably I'd say mid-20s, began to get in this dark place. And when I say dark place, I'm meaning like not wanting to go on, not wanting to even make an effort to do anything better with my life than to just kind of be at the exposure of others. I'll say that. And it wasn't until here, let's say I'm in my 40s now. So I'd say probably mid-30s, after many different experiences. I was already teaching. I had worked in the medical field. But after a while, I got exposed to a group of people who had a different type of energy. This energy was like, you are powerful, right? Of course, I heard that. I heard that all my life. I grew up with lots of strong women, and I had heard it, but I didn't know what that meant for me individually. Again, with this whole experience of not feeling like I was going to fit, not in a good way at all. So anyway, getting exposed to this group of people that kind of helped me to ignite this light that I always carried, helping me to get to a point that if someone complimented me, instead of me thinking and trying to process, like, okay, well, yeah, I got this nice thing on, but, I need to lose this area of weight, or, or I still need to do something, as if I had to arrive at this beautiful life. I had to go and seek it, but I already had it. So I began to say, if someone gave me a compliment, I just go, thank you, thank you. And I started with little small things rather. Like someone opened the door for me. Thank you. And I didn't realize how the simplest of things and choices that I made were literally mapping out the life. It was mapping out my life. It was creating this environment of negative streams of experiences to happen to me. What am I saying by that? So, like, as I start my day, wake up. If I start my day with, oh man, I gotta get up and go to work. I gotta take care of all the assignments. I need to grade papers, and if I started my day like that, waking up, then I've already created this energy of heaviness, right? So I began to do little things like, well, I'm gonna be used today. Today's gonna be a great day. And at first it felt very uncomfortable to say a thing that I didn't necessarily feel, but little by little, every day, I would wake up and tell myself that, or go and get in the mirror and just, remind me that I am so enough just by being me, little quirky type things. But what it did for me in a matter of months, and then soon years, and now it's a complete habit, is it created this different type of me that I like, that I love. It created this energy in me that attracted the same type of energy. What I know now is that the energy that we create, the energy that is manifested within an individual person, is that same type of energy that will attract. I have created a group of connections that vibe with me, on many different levels, and anybody can do it. It's not as if I I did some type of meditative thing and now I am here. It's something that was always inside of me, and I had to be reminded. I had to be reminded of a thing that was already inside of me. It was the energy, it was the power, it is a force of empowerment. And one of those sayings I would say, and I have many of them, as my students could probably say, is that I am light. I believe that I have the power to do whatever I set my mind to. Today is a great day. So different little positive things I'll say. I am love. I love love. Love is the thing that is the force, the greatest force I believe in this world is love. There is no stronger power than love. There's no stronger force than a group of people who are manifesting the lights that they have inside, connecting together and moving forward. It must move forward. Love has to push through, has to plow through darkness. It just has to. It is a powerful force, and I am so encouraged by it. I decided to have a good day, and that's what I have to do every day if I anticipate having it. I encourage you to take a moment, maybe 5 minutes, and remind yourself to shine.